What's happening, everybody? It's Dave Bowen. Hey, today I want to talk to you about how to get upwards of 170 leads a day and how to get sales in any business that you want. And not just how to do that physically, not just how to place ads and where to place them and, things like that, but how to look inside yourself and, how to mentally do that, because it is a lot of mental stuff. It's a lot of mindset. So many people get into this business because it's just like go back here into my story. It's just like the car business. If you've watched my videos before, you know that I was in the car business for 5 years, and my dad's been in it for 30 years. And I remember when I first started selling cars, he told me that less than, I think, 10 or 1 in 100 make it in the car business. 1 in 100 people make it in the car business. So and there's a reason for that. I mean, it's all mindset. Because just like kind of in internet marketing, you don't make any money until you sell something in the car business, and that's how it is in internet marketing too. And so many people get in and don't make any sales. They struggle and they give up. I'll just be upfront with you. I mean, I've spent a lot of money, and I didn't see a whole lot in return for a while. Now I'm starting to see, quite a bit of good results happening. So you gotta be unstoppable, basically. I watched this video last night that really changed my life. I mean, really, and what it was about, and this is what I want to talk to you about. I can tell you, how to get traffic. I can tell you where to get traffic. I can tell you all the technical things that go along with getting leads. But when it comes down to it, what are you going to do with those leads when you get them? And I will teach you. I mean, I've already done some videos on how to do solo ads and different things like that. And so it's not that I'm trying to hide anything. I'm not trying to hide my traffic sources, because that's not how I am. I want to make sure that you guys are successful. That really is my life purpose. But it's really about mental. It's about your mental game. Why is it that some guy, just like, for instance, David Wood, the guy had absolutely nothing. He had nothing. He was living in a van. He had $0 to his name. Why is it that a guy like that can make it clear to the top, to the top marketer on the internet, making boatloads of money? Why is it that guy can do it, but yet somebody, that's got it way better than that, that's got a nice roof over his head, that's got some money in the bank, why is it that guy quits? Why? Why is it? Why is it that 1 in 100 people make it in this business? I don't know. I'm sure the statistics are even lower than that. I mean, I'll bet that probably 1 to 5% make it in this industry. Maybe 10%. And the reason for that is mental. You've got to, and this is what this video talked about last night, you've got to search within. You have and I've read this in books and heard it from other people, just like David Wood and all these other guys, but you've got to search within. You have a power inside of yourself that is unbelievable. Unbelievable. It can do anything. You literally, and I'm sure you've heard your parents tell you this, or you've heard this before, but you can do anything you want to do. You can do anything that you put your mind to, and don't just take that and say, oh yeah, whatever. No, it's true. It's true. But you have to search within, and you have to become unstoppable. And, for me, and this is what this video talked about last night too, is you have to tap into a power greater than yourself. For me, I choose to call that power God, but you can call it Buddha, you can call it Allah, you can call it a tree. For all that matter, you just have to tap into something that's greater than you. I mean, that tree's greater than you because it's been around for hundreds and hundreds of years, and you didn't grow that, So you get the point here. It doesn't matter what you call it. I choose to call it God. I believe in God, but call it what you want, and I'm not gonna think any different of you, if you call it Buddha, if you call it Allah, whatever. So just tap into something greater than yourself. And when you do that, you are unstoppable. You have a force that is unstoppable, you know, and you've tapped into that force, and you can use the true power of that force, then you're unstoppable, you know. I pray every morning and night, but I haven't really been meditating. And this is what this video talked about last night. And this is a video of a guy who is 26 years old, and he's made over $10 million on the internet. You know, so I'm going to listen to everything that this guy has to say. And, you know, what he said is that, you know, he meditates for about an hour every morning and night. You know, and I know that Dave Sharp does that. You know, the other co-founder of Empower Network. You know, and I like I said, I pray every morning and night, and I get on my knees and pray, but I haven't really been meditating. When I say pray, I mean, you know, 5 or 10 minutes, you know. But what I really want to do is sit down, clear my head, and this is what I did last night and this morning, clear my head and search within, you know, and this is what I'm telling you to do too. Clear your head, sit down, you know, on the floor, on your bed, whatever, you know, sit down and just relax, you know, and concentrate on your breathing, and just search within, you know. Try to come in contact with that force that is greater than you, and tap into that and use that, you know, and you will become unstoppable. And here's the thing, going back to when people hit struggles and quit, those struggles are put there by your higher force, by the force that is higher than you, to test you to see if you're going to stop. It's your decision. If you choose to stop, then you stop, you know. But if you choose to push through that, nothing, absolutely nothing is going to stop you, you know. And this is the stuff that, you know, I try to learn every single day. I read every day. I listen to audio daily. I watch videos daily. You know, I'm learning every day. And this is my life purpose. I want to, you know, teach this to people. You know, I want to go out and teach this to people and show them that they can tap into a force that's greater than them, and show them how they can be unstoppable and, you know, live a life of their dreams. I mean, that is what I want to do. And, you know, that will it just fulfills me to do that. You know, I've been able to do that with a couple people, but I want to do it with thousands. You know, I want to do it with thousands and even hundreds of thousands of people. You know, the world is changing, guys, let's face it. Excuse me. And you can't continue to live the old way. I mean, nothing, you know, it's the definition of insanity. You know, you keep doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results. And that's what our society has done for 40 years, you know. We've been told to go to school, get a good job, safe, you know, good safe job, and retire on pensions or Social Security. And you can't do it anymore. I mean, I don't even think there's hardly any companies out there that have pensions anymore. You know, and Social Security isn't going to be around much longer. You know, so set your own destiny. Leave a legacy for your kids and your children's children. You know, and so on and so forth. You know, why is it that the rich continue to get richer and the poor continue to get poorer? It's because the rich know these things. You know, they know that they have an unstoppable force inside of them that they have to tap into. And they know the secret of unlimited wealth, you know. And that is to, and this is going to go into some technical things here, and sorry if I'm all over the board, but when in your business, and this can go with assets too. You know, if you've read Rich Dad Poor Dad, you'll know what I'm talking about. But if you have assets as far as like stocks or real estate or you know, stuff like that, you reinvest money. You know, so you're making some money in your business. You take that money and you reinvest it, and it's just a continuous circle. You know, and things keep growing and growing and growing. You know, and that's called a scalable business. It's called you know, you're scaling. You know, and that is one of the most important things. And the problem lies in that so many people, and this goes back to why the rich get richer and the poor get poorer. So many people in the middle class, you know, the poor and the middle class, you know, the lower class and the middle class, they don't want to take risks. They don't want to take risks, you know, and you have to. You know, if there's no risk, there's no reward, and that's been true for years. And you know, you have to take risks, whether it's in a relationship, whether it's in a business, um, whatever. You know, you have to take risks, and you know, just remember that. I mean, tap into the inner being. You know, lock arms with me. Let's fight the forces of evil. Let's fight the people that are oppressing us. You know, that are telling us that we can't do it. You know, for me, those are my greatest assets. You know, my greatest motivation. You know, are the people that tell me I can't do it, because I know I can do it. You know, and I have done it. You know, and I'm going to continue to do it, and it's going to continue to grow. And I want you to lock arms with me and be right there along with me. You know, because I can't do this by myself, guys, and I don't want to do this by myself. You know, I want to have people with me that walk along with me. You know, we can walk along together. I'm not going to hold your hand. I'm not going to, you know, carry you, but I'll walk along right beside you, and you know, I'll show you the way the best I can. So, click the link below, guys. You know, get started. Just take action. Take the risk. You know, and really, the only risk is if you don't put time, if you don't take action, then of course you're not going to have any return. But if you take action, you take the time and you listen to what you are taught, just like I did, you're going to have success. It's plain and simple. So take action, click the link below, get started, and I hope to see you guys soon.